morning, children. Now we are entering into the Dear Departed part 2. Actually, here both the sisters are there. The both sisters they shared their father 6 months to one and the 6 months. That was the commitment between two sisters. Actually, they look after their father because of his property. One of the day, elder sister, she thought that father he died. Actually, he drank and more and he slept. And when she entered into the room at that time, she thought that he died. Because of that, immediately she sent a telegram to her sister, younger sister. And here, elder sister is Amelia Slater, younger sister Elizabeth Jordan. Amelia, she thought her father died and sent a telegram to Elizabeth. When this Elizabeth came, Elizabeth also not interested to see the dead body of the father, but interested to share the property of the father. So, when they came to know this father is not dead and he is alive, then they were shocked. Because they are in the confusion. Whether father is alive or he died, there was confusion between these two. This father named Abel Merriweather, he was 70 years, more than 70 years old. He came down from the first step from his room and he saw all his daughters and his son-in-laws gathered in one place and he asked, what made you to gather here? Then Elizabeth, she asked, father, are you good in health? Are you okay? Then Amelia also asked, father, are you alright? Because they had a doubt in their mind, he died, how he came back. Father said, yes, I am okay, only have a headache. And he saw the situation and he asked, maybe you are waiting for the tea, then I also have a little headache, I want to drink tea, let's sit. Then all they sat. In the head position, father he sat, remaining places, remaining people they took. Amelia, she went to prepare the tea. At the time, Victoria, a clever girl, she said, Grandpa, I am very happy you not dead. Amelia, she catch the words and she said to her daughter, Victoria, that Victoria, keep quiet. Then Abel Merriweather, he not understood what the words said by this Elizabeth. Victoria. And what she said, Victoria, who died? Then the grandpa asked. Then this Amelia, she said that, not dead, father, actually she is asking about your headache. How is your headache? She asked. Then here, again, this Abel Merriweather, he asked his daughter that, who died? And why you are in mourning, means in a black dress. What made you to wear this black dress? Why are you wearing the black dress? Then here, Amelia again she entered and she said that one of the brother of this Ben Jordan. Then when he went to Amelia and said, I have no brother, how he will die? Immediately, what happened? This Ben, he came and he said that, he wanted to cover that now the answer. Then he asked again back, where is your brother? Where he lives? When Abel asked. Then again this Jordan, he tried to say something. Amelia, she took the place and she said in that conversation and she said that his brother who lives in Australia, he died. Abel again asked, what's his name? They don't know the name. Actually, the brother not there. He is not living anywhere. How they can get the name of that brother? So he confused. Jordan, he confused and he tried to say some of the name as he said. Then immediately Elizabeth, she catch up the words and she said Frederick. And Amelia, she is going to say another name, Isaac. Finally, this Elizabeth added all the words and she said that Isaac, Australia, he died. Like that, he covered it totally, that name and the place. And they tried to convince the father. And father, here he asked to Amelia Slater. Amelia, what happened? What tickets happened? My slippers? Where my slippers? Then Amelia said, Father, they are not there in your room. No, not there. At the time, he observed that this Henry is trying to leave that slippers. Already Henry wore the slippers because the advice of the wife. She don't want to waste any penny about his slippers, and father's slippers are wasted because he died. Like that, the advice she gave, and even they are tied to Henry. She advised to him to wear that. Now that same slippers is trying to remove. Father observed. Abel Meriwether observed, and he asked, "Why Henry? Why you wear my slippers?" Then Elizabeth, very cunning woman, she said to her husband, I don't think it's a good to step into a dead man's slippers. See, the very bad people, even dead man's slippers also they took. That she said very silently to her husband. Then slippers, Amelia, she snatched the slippers from Henry and gave that to father. She took that and gave to the father. While they are drinking the tea, this Abel Meriwether recognized one more thing, that the bureau. What Amelia, what is bureau it is doing here? Why it came down from my room? And Elizabeth, she catch the words immediately. She pointed the bureau which was shifted from upstairs to the downstairs and asked father, what, whether it is the bureau? What you are asking? This one? Yes, that is my bureau. What it is doing here? Abel Meriwether asked. There was some silence because there was some dispute between both the sisters and some other all the family members. Again the silence. Suddenly the clock, golden clock, it struck 6 o'clock. The sound it came. Again the problem started. Abel Meriwether again asked, what my watch is doing here? What the devil is going on in this house? What happened in this house? What the situation it is? Why all my things are shifted down? There was silence again because no one can answer that question. They are in the confusion. Actually, they thought that he died, but he lived. What the answer they can give? What explanation they can give now? Amelia and Henry both are in silence. They are in shock. There is no explanation with them to give to father. Then Elizabeth, she has a choice now. She can blame her sister now. Then she started, Father, I will say to you what happened. Now I will say what happened in this house. Robbery happened. Then Amelia, she said, Elizabeth, keep quiet. Don't say anything. But father asked, oh, who robbed? What the robbery? Father, you was robbed. I don't want to see as you robbed. Who robbed me? Amelia and this Henry, both they robbed you. Then Amelia said, and they said actually, Elizabeth, keep quiet. Oh, you poor creature. You simply follow the words of your wife. I don't want to keep quiet. Father, you were robbed by Amelia and Henry Jordan. Sorry, Henry Slater. Ben Jordan, it is not Henry Jordan. Henry Slater. You are robbed by Henry. I don't want to see my father as robbed. That's why I will say to you very clearly, Father, what happened in this house and what is happening now, that all I will explain. Amelia said, Elizabeth, keep quiet, because if she reveals all the secret, there must be a problem for Amelia. Because of that, she said, Elizabeth, keep quiet, don't say anything. But Elizabeth got a choice. How she will lose the choice? So she started to say, Father, they thought you died. Father asked, who died? You, Father, you died. They thought that you died. And before coming of us, they shifted which were the important things are there with you. down. That it happened. Then Abel Merriweather, he came to understand the situation now. What happened there? Now he said to his both daughters, oh, now I understood what happened here. You both thought that I died, and because of that you are in black dress, you are in mourning. And now I am going to say one of the shocking news to you. Listen to me. Here I am going to do three major things. One, I am going to change the will. According to the new will, my property will goes to the person with whom I will stay. Then this Amelia said, Father, you stayed with me a little time. So please stay with me. I will look after well. I never make you any trouble to you. Then Elizabeth said, Father, I think you won't be stay with these people. What happened now? And already you stayed with me a little time. So come and stay with me, she thought. But Amelia said, but he stayed with you 6 years, 6 months. Now it's the time of me. When these both are quarreling, father said, you no need to worry about that. You no need to quarrel. Second, the thing that I am going to pay my insurance premium. And the third thing that I am going to marry another person. Because you both daughters, you look after my property but not me. After death of your mother, I struggle a lot by staying off of the time with you, Lizzie, off of the time with you, Amelia. Now I decided myself that I want to select the place where I am happy. Then this Ben Jordan said, you old fellow, you should want to live with one daughter. You have a choice, only one choice, that you want to select any one of the daughter. There is no other option to you. Then when Ben said this, Abel Merriweather is very clever, is very cunning also. How the daughters like the father also. He is also very clever. He already decided that he want to marry another woman. And he want to stay his rest of time with that woman. So he said, no, I am marrying the owner of Ringo Bell's restaurant. And next week, Monday, I am going to marry Ringo Bell restaurant owner. And I am inviting you both. You should come with your families and attend my marriage, he said. And he also said thanks to Amelia and Henry, because they shifted the bureau from upstairs to downstairs, and he wanted to carry that bureau to that Ringo Bell restaurant. It is easy to him to carry because already they shifted from first floor to ground floor. So he thanks to them. He went to the doors. Good boy. Next morning, next Monday morning 10 o'clock at St. Felix Church, I am going to marry Ringo Bell Restaurant's owner. By saying that, he left that room. See here, we can see the relation between the children and the parents, how it decreased. Now the same relations are going on between the parents. Most of the parents are struggling and they are staying in the old age homes because of same reason. They have only the relation for the property purpose, not for the relation wise. So be careful and respect your parents and love your parents. At the same time, respect the elders. Stay home, stay safe.